grabe yung anticipation for this Filipino adaptation because it's the first. This is the first adaptation from the original Korean series, It's Okay to Not Be Okay. So ang laking bagay, di ba? Pilipinas ang nauna. And of course, when the series came out in 2020, it was such a big hit. Of course, because it tackled mental health, di ba? Which was timely then and timely now. Pero syempre, dami nagtatanong, paano maiiba ang Filipino adaptation? And that's exactly what you will all know tonight. Pero bibigyan ko na kayo ng konting patikim. As you see our beautiful stage tonight, mukha akong lumabas sa isang storybook. Diba? Ganda ng stage. I love it. And that's because, of course, at ABS-CBN Studios, we aim to tell the best stories. So in this series, and if you watch the original, bida ang mga animation, di ba? At syempre, for the Filipino adaptation, bibida din ang ating brilliant Filipino animators and illustration. So I'm looking forward to that. And as always, syempre, kapag Pinoy, meron talagang family aspect na lalaki within the story. And of course, ang tatak kilig ng mga Filipino series. So it's time to officially welcome one by one ang mga uupo sa chairs that you see on stage to tell you more about this super exciting project. Please welcome the creative producer of It's Okay to Not Be Okay, the Filipino adaptation. Let's give it up for Sir Henry King Kitain. Hello, good evening, Sir Henry. Yes, photo call ito. Please feel free to take pictures. I love it. Good evening, Sir Henry. Please say hi to everyone.
Salamat sa pagpunta ninyo dito.
I love it. I'm super excited. I'm sure ang dami niyong tanong kay Sir Henry, but that will have to wait for later. Because at this point, Sir Henry, ipapakilala na natin isa-isa the much anticipated cast members of It's Okay to Not Be Okay. At sino nga ba ang unang aktor na lalabas on this stage? Please watch this.
Ko Moon Young, a children's book author with antisocial personality disorder. A character we all loved. One of the country's most sought-after actresses is about to take on this coveted role. And Curtis is all set to show her take as Emilia Mia Hernandez in the Philippine version of one of South Korea's highly popular series, It's Okay to Not Be Okay.
Please welcome our Mia for It's Okay to Not Be Okay, Miss Ann Curtis! Hello, Ann! Diyosa naman talaga. Grabe. Go ahead and grab your mic and please say hi to everyone.
Hello, good evening po sa inyong lahat. I'm so excited to be here and officially be announced as one of the cast members of It's Okay to Not Be Okay.
Kitang-kita sa ngiti niya kung gaano siya ka-excited talaga for this project and she will be talking more about that later on. Pero agad-agad, let us welcome the next actor to be part of this cast. Please watch this.
Moon Sang-tae, an aspiring illustrator with a traumatic experience. A character we all cared for. Carlo Aquino is ready to show his versatility as he takes on a challenging role as Matthew Matmat Gonzalez. It's okay to not be okay.
Please welcome Matmat, Mr. Carlo Aquino!
Hi guys, good evening. Thank you for being here. Yun, excited, tsaka kinakabahan ako. Yun, thank you.
Gusto ko yung medyo parang nawala ka din sa ating storybook set.
Ganda, no?
Diba? Ang ganda.
Kanina nakita ko sa photo, sabi ko, sobrang ganda naman ito. Mas maganda siya sa personal.
Yes, you're really popping out of the screen. Ay, isang gentleman naman talaga. Maraming salamat, Matmat. Eto na, to round up our cast that you will meet tonight, please watch this.
Moon Gang-tae, a responsible brother, a caring son, a character we all rooted for. Joshua Garcia is here to make a statement and achieve new heights in his acting career as Patrick Patpat Gonzalez. It's okay to not be okay.
Eto na siya, it's Patpat, Mr. Joshua Garcia!
And hello everyone. Maraming salamat po sa pagbigay niyong oras ngayong gabi. And nararamdaman ko ngayon, I'm really happy, excited, and of course kinakabahan ako. And ayun, sana po mag-enjoy tayo ngayong gabi.
Thank you so much, Pat. This is actually the first time I'm seeing the three of you together in this proximity. Meron! Ang power ng tatlo, palakpakan naman natin, our Nat, Mia, and Pat. And of course, as you can see on stage, there's another chair. And importante yung role ng huling chair na yan kasi the three of you were announced in the Christmas special last year. So talagang since then, super hyped na, excited yung mga tao kailan ba ito magsisimula. Pero marami rin haka-haka online, sinong magdidirect ng Filipino adaptation ng It's Okay to Not Be Okay. And tonight, we are making it official. Please welcome the box office director, fresh from the success of the hit series Can't Buy Me Love, Direk May Cruz Alvear. There she is, your director for the Filipino adaptation of It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Direk May, welcome!
Hello, good evening everyone, and to everyone who's here, thank you so much for making time to be with us tonight. And yes, it's official.
Yes, it can be IG official now. Direk May, congratulations at dahil ikaw ang nauna dyan, ikaw ang una kong tatanungin ayon kay Miko Del Rosario. Agad-agad, Direk May, how does it feel? Kakatapos pa lang ng Can't Buy Me Love, eto na agad, tatawid ka na sa next series.
Eto, catching my breath. Literal tumakbo, tumalon. But of course, this is a highly anticipated project. And I am very grateful that I was given this opportunity to do this very beautiful K-drama adaptation.
Actually, si Direk May kasing excited siya ni Ann kasi kanina backstage, kinikilig na sila dun sa mga possible moments ng Filipino adaptation of this series. And I'd like to go to you, Ann. Teleserye, come back! My goodness! How does it feel that this is your comeback project?
It's definitely worth it. Alam mo yun, siguro hindi naman ako mag-a-accept ng isang project if I didn't feel it was worth leaving my family for a little bit to shoot. So when they offered this to me, it was an instant yes because I love the original and I couldn't let it pass.
Actually, bibigyan namin kayo ng konting insider story because nalaman ko from Ann na she really gave a heads up for this role. Ganon niya kagusto magawa yung project
yes.
nito.
So, the moment I watched this series in 2021, I actually called Viva, my manager, Miss Veronique, and asked her, Ate, kung magbabalik akong sa series, parang I think I would like to do It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Can Viva please check if we could get the rights for it? After a week, bumalik siya sa akin, sabi niya sa akin, Ann, nasa ABS na siya. Sabi ko, oh, so sabi ko, okay, well, if ever hindi matuloy, guys, keep me in mind. And then,
pero eto na nga mukhang nakatadhana para sa'yo ang role na ito because Mia still ended on your lap.
yes, I'm so happy. Thank you very much.
Patikim na ba ito ng mga looks na makikita natin sa teleserye at grabe ang ganda, Diyosa talaga yung lumabas.
Thank you. Ayun, I mean, if you looked at the original, it's also storytelling through fashion, and which is something that I love. So, sobra din akong excited. Pinag-uusapan na namin ni Direk how we're gonna tackle it, and the best way to make it our own also. So may Filipino touch.
Nice. Exciting. Pumunta naman tayo dito kay Carlo. So this project was offered to you a while back and you said yes. And in fairness, ang dami na nangyari between then and now, pero hindi mo binitawan yung project na to. Bakit?
Nalaman ko kasi through friends na sobrang ganda nung character ni Matmat. Sinabi ng handler ko na isa sa mga favorite niya yung series na to, na wag ko daw pakawalan, and sabi nila na ma-challenge ako, and yun yung gusto ko as an actor, na ma-challenge ako. I'm up for the challenge, and yun, kaya hindi ko binitawan. Gusto kong masubukan, gusto kong gawin.
And you said it's a very, very challenging role. How are you preparing?
As of na, ngayon pinapanood ko yung It's Okay. Tapos, by next month, I believe, mag-immersion kami. Kasama ko si Direk May, aaralin ko. Dahil nga meron autism syndrome disorder level 1, si Matmat. So, kailangan ko malaman kung paano sila.
Grabe yung mga roles ng Carlo Aquino. And this is another to add to your already long list of an incredible body of work. Excited kami for Matmat.
Thank you. Ako din excited and, of course, nervous.
Speaking of nervous, pumunta naman tayo kay Joshua, na hinamin kanina na medyo nervous talaga siya kasi, Joshua, your last project was half a year ago.
Yes, November nag-end yung last project ko.
And before that project kasi, if you remember, tuloy-tuloy yung Joshua Garcia, pak, diretso. And dito, medyo napahinga ka.
Napahinga
so sabi
naman.
mo kanina, ninenervyos ka kasi...
Babalik na ulit sa series. Parang napahinga yung arte ko eh. So parang diesel eh. Parang yung kailangan palagi mong ginagawa. Ayan. Sabi niya, paano pa daw kasi kaya siya, diba?
6 months, 10 years. Ikaw, Carlo, last series. How many years ago? A year ago. Iba-ibang level. Direct may good luck sa different levels that you will get sa seryeng ito. So yes, Joshua, of course, si Kim So-yoon, isa sa mga pinakamalaking actors of Korea right now. Do you feel any pressure right now?
Of course. Oo naman, nandun yung pressure. Pero sa ngayon, nagpo-focus na lang ako dun sa role ko na sana mabigyan ko ng justice yung role ko kasi mas maikikwento namin yung kabuuan din ng story kasi mas mahaba din yung sa atin, diba? Ayan. So, focus muna ako dun sa pag-prepare ko sa role as Patrick Gonzalez. Ayan.
Speaking of preparing for the role, last question, Joshua. Natanong ko na din to, I think, sa'yo a few months ago. Kasi part ng inaabangan dun sa series na si Kim So-yoon, may pa-abs. Joshua Garcia, are you ready for the pa-abs scenes sa Philippine adaptation?
Nung nag-team building kami, sabi ko kay Direk May, hindi ko pa napanood. Napanood ko yung episode 1. Episode 1 pa lang may abs na. Sabi ko, pinatay ko agad ang TV, nag-workout na lang ako. Yun na lang yung preparation.
Agad-agad.
Pero, nandun na yun. So, syempre, nag-prepare ako, nag-workout ako ngayon. Pero, I think, mas malaki yung importansya nung mas emotionally prepared kami. Kasi iba rin yung itatake naming story. Medyo sensitive siya.
Yes.
Ayun.
Oo. Sakto na nakarinig ng iyong sagot. We would like to greet belated happy birthday, Tita Cory Vidanes, who is joining us tonight. Belated. Magre-ready na daw yung abs and character ni Joshua, Tita Cory. Oo. And of course, we would like to acknowledge the presence also of our business unit head, Ms. Desty Guzman, who is here. Thank you and congratulations sa project. Okay, Sir Henry, dito naman tayo sa iyo ngayon. Of course, everyone is looking forward to the changes, the localization na mangyayari with the Filipino adaptation. Ano ang pwede mong sabihin about that at this point?
Siyempre, gagawin nating Pilipino yung Korean series. At in due time, malalaman nyo yung mga changes. At may mga pinayagan naman kaming gawin ng Korean, mga Korean.
Halatang ano si Sir Henry, ano ba yung ko sabihin? Ano ba yung hindi? Careful siya.
Sabi ni Miko, in due time.
Careful siya. Actually, in the opening billboard of the original series, merong parang words, may parang phrases. And that's what you see actually on the stage right now. You can't see it from there, but that's why kami may pa-drone shot, may pa-top shot si Direk. Ayan o. Sa gitna ng kabubatan sa isang palasyo, may isang prinsesa, etc. etc. Yes, part yan ng set ng Star Creatives para sa inyo there. Lumalabas tayo sa isang pop-up storybook. Okay, Sir Henry, ang Star Creatives in your projects talagang halata at obvious na na-highlight ang iba't ibang locations in the Philippines. So will it be the same for It's Okay to
Yes,
Not Be Okay?
we're looking at Bacolod, Iloilo, the Negros part. We're looking at it.
Negros province. Is there any specific reason why that area for the story?
Because nandoon yung mga Spanish old houses, so which is very, mga heritage houses natin nasa nandoon.
Oh, looking forward to that. I love that nga natin Star Creatives, you really get to highlight different provinces. So yan ang aabangan ng mga taga Negros for this particular project. I want to go back to Direk May. Direk May, in the past years, you have worked in some way, shape, or form with our 3 actors. But for this particular project, what are you most looking forward to working with Carlo, Anne, and Joshua?
I think one thing in common with the 3, they're very good actors. Mahusay sila, they're professionals. And I know and I believe that they will give justice to the roles. This is a very challenging project.
Yes.
But with their capacity as actors, I know that they will give an excellent performance. And that's what I'm looking forward to. This is a unique combination.
Yes.
I'm usually given like love teams or pairs, but this is a unique combination. And like what Carlos said, this is a challenge because iba you have to bring out the chemistry, but I know that chemistry comes out from great acting, and I know that I won't have a problem with that because they are great actors.
Ganda. I love that. Sabi ni Carlo, grabe naman niya. Naramdaman niya yung bigat doon. And I wanted to ask, of course, our 3 actors. Carlo, let's start with you. What are you most looking forward to with working with Direk May? Kasi tama ba? Parang mga MMK lang kayo naka-work
mga
before?
Magic Temple. Sobrang bata ko pa, tapos yung mga iba episodes lang. Excited ako kasi parang pinalaki rin noon Direk May. Sobrang caring kasi siya. Tsaka yung pag may ganitong challenge, kailangan mo ng support system. Kailangan mo nung taong magsasabi sa'yo na you're enough. Diba? So, ang laking boost sa akin, for me, yung ganun.
Oh, I love that. Ikaw naman, Joshua. Siyempre, si Direk May directed one of your most memorable teleseries also.
Isa sa mga teleserye ko with Star Creatives, Ngayon at Kailanman.
Yun, what are you looking forward to this time around? Kasi ibang-iba yung Joshua noon sa Joshua na din ngayon.
Well, ngayon mas makakatrabaho ako nung matagal din sa Direk May. And looking forward ako na matuto sa hindi lang kay Direk, kundi sa mga co-actors ko rin. Kasi first time ko rin sila makatrabaho. So, excited ako na matututunan ako sa kanila through our acting. Yan.
Wait lang, bago ko tanungin si Anne, na-notice ko parang ng konti si Joshua looking at Anne. Pwede ba kayo magtitigan? Pwede ba? Konti lang. Direct pa-two-shot naman. Kasi meron parang nailang si Joshua titigan si Anne kasi syempre Josa naman talaga.
Wait lang, di ba kami kasi nakakapag-workshop
Sige.
Di ba kami ready?
Live na live. May unang, mga 5 seconds lang. Pwede ba? Mga 5 seconds titigan lang. Sige, Joshua, kaya mo yan. Ready? Action.
Hirap, di ba? Feeling sa workshop na lang natin trabahunin.
Ang saya, di ba? Ang saya. I love it. No, pero kita mo nga agad, di ba? May ganun na tayong naramdaman doon pala. Okay, let's go to you, Anne. Direk May, you got to work with her in Maging Sino Ka Man.
Yes.
Of course, we all remember that. What are you looking forward to the most now, working with Direk?
You know, Direk May and I really work so closely in building one of my personal most loved character, Celine Magsaysay. So I'm even more excited on how we can work on Mia together. Feeling ko sobra din natin siyang mamahalin. Diba? Parang ang sarap niyang laruin, ang sarap niyang matutunan yung how she will grow. And also with Sir Henry's creativity when it comes to the character development. I'm so excited. It's gonna be another awesome collaboration.
Definitely, I'm looking forward.
Oh, di ba?
Miss kita na rin. Oo, ako rin. Excited ako.
Oh, actually, backstage pa lang talaga nagchichika na sila. And, I mean, to see our 3 actors and our director so excited for this project, we can't help but be as excited talaga.
And see, Sir Henry pala, I also worked with Sir Henry with my very first series dito sa ABS-CBN, which was Hiram, as Stephanie Borromeo. So, it's another...
Welcome back to Star Creatives.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back to Star Creatives and Curtis. Okay. Before we open the floor to our friends from the media, I wanted to ask Sir Henry. Ito na, kasi a lot of people have been wondering about this also. So, fresh from the successful collaboration of Star Creatives with Netflix on Can't Buy Me Love of Direk Mea, the question is, It's Okay to Not Be Okay Filipino adaptation. Will this project also be a collaboration with Netflix?
Yes, it will be on Netflix as well. So, abangan nyo.
A Filipino Netflix original. Ang ganda pakinggan!